May wants to know, how are you today? First of all, thank you so much for asking me that. I really appreciate it. I'm doing pretty darn great, except I'm kind of tired because I was up until 4 a.m. studying for a quiz that was today. But I think I did well on the quiz, so you know, I'm pretty good. Pretty good. Oh boy, okay. Chemically romanced American psycho idiot who didn't close the goddamn door asks, if you could be anyone in the world for a day, who would you be and what would you do? I literally just looked up his name and I forgot. Stuart Craig. He did production design on all of the Harry Potter films, and he's currently doing production design on Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. So, I would spend a day doing production design, which is what I want to do, on a Harry Potter film, which is what, like, oh, that would be so cool. Oh, I want to be him so bad. I want his life. I don't know anything about him other than that he was the production designer, but I want his life. Stuart Craig, give me your life. Jacob wants to know what I'm studying in college. Well, Jacob, I am studying writing with a subset of digital media. The Radish Musings wants to know how my experience has been as a writing major. Well, you are asking a person who goes to a science and engineering oriented school. So my experience as a writing major is probably not what yours is gonna be, because people here don't really care about writing majors and often make fun of writing majors, and it's not the best. However, we were just recently ranked number 3 in humanities in the world. I don't know how that happened, but it did. So I guess my education doesn't suck, but people don't really respect me much for my choices. So, you know. Steph Hedgehog, that's a cute name, I like your name, wants to know if I script any of my videos. A lot of my previous videos were like 100% scripted. Not all of them. Some, it's kind of a weird distribution. Some of them are very scripted, some of them are 0% scripted. I really don't do much in between. This video, 0% scripted. I'm literally pretty much just looking at these questions for the first time. But like, what's one of my recent videos? So like my How to Adult 2 video, I wrote that whole thing and then I just said it to the camera. I feel like I I struggle when I'm talking off the top of my head, basically. So I really have to script things. And also, like, I'm a writing major, so I really enjoy writing down my thoughts and organizing them, and it's kind of a fun puzzle to me to, like, write that. So that's one of the creative processes of making videos that I really enjoy. But I also like doing this, like just talking at people, and it might sound a little crazy, but you know, it is what it is. That Whoresome Guy YT wants to know what my least favorite food is. Tomatoes. They're disgusting. Tetsubo57 wants to know what my favorite tool is, and I can define tool as I wish, apparently. I'm gonna go with my video editing software because I really love editing. I know a lot of people don't, but I could do it for hours. And also, it gives you so much power. It's ridiculous. Like, I was editing this documentary once, and I made someone say something that they had, like, literally never said in real life. I just took 3 different sentences that they said and just cut them up and stuck them together, and suddenly they were saying things they never said. And it's kind of terrifying what you can do with editing, but it's also so amazing. I think I've lost my mind. Smarty Art wants to know, have you met any other famous people? I have. It's kind of a long story, and I will try to keep it short. So my freshman year of high school, the second Twilight, what's it called? New Moon? Yeah, New Moon came out, and I became obsessed with Jackson Rathbone, the guy who plays Jasper. And so I was like stalking him on the internet, you know, as you do when you fangirl, and I found out he was in a band. And then I found out the band was playing near me really soon, so I called up my best friend and I'm like, hey, we're going to this concert. Like, you have no choice, you're coming with me. And she was like, okay, because I do that to her a lot. I just drag her to things. I'm sorry, Olivia. So we get to the concert, and halfway through, we realize that there's this random guy from our math class there that, like, we've barely talked to. But, you know, he notices us, we notice that he notices us, he notices that we notice him, so it'd be kind of awkward if we didn't say hi. So we went over and said hi, and we were like, hey, like, what are you doing here? He's like, oh, my cousin's in the band. We're like, what? Your cousin is in the band? Long story short, we got to go backstage after the concert, met Jackson Rathbone, met his cousin who actually wasn't Jackson Rathbone, but here are the awkward pictures that resulted from that meeting. Oy. And And my Wong asked me, if you have to permanently move to a city that you've never been to, where would it be? Well, I'd want to go to a place where I could do the filmy thing, and that would be a pretty place. So I'm going to go with Cape Town, South Africa, because it's really pretty, and a lot of big Hollywood films are shot there. For example, The Avengers was shot there, The Giver was shot there, a lot of things are shot there, because they're good at the film thing. So that'd be a cool place to go. Jessie Kate asks, have you ever listened to Paris? It's spelled like Paris, but with a V instead of the A, and I really don't know how to say it. No, I have not listened to them. I'll listen to them when I'm done filming. An anonymous person on Tumblr wants to know which book made me cry the most, and the only book that I remember ever crying while reading is the 7th Harry Potter book, so that one. Dorian Beard, aka Emo Bunny, wants to know, do you have any pets? If so, what are their names? I do have a little kitty cat. Her name is Midnight. I call her Middy for short. Here are some pictures of my adorable soft little kitty that I love so much and I miss so much, and I can't wait to go home and see her. Oh my god. Amy wants to know if I listen to MCR, and I don't. I'm sorry. I know a lot of y'all Panic at the Disco fans are gonna be disappointed in me, but it's just not, it's not my style. It's not my style. Sorry. Tuvia Pollock wants to know, if I accomplished all my dreams and goals in life, what would I do? Would I just be bored doing nothing, or would I set up new goals? I honestly cannot tell you what my current goals are in life, other than, like, find something that makes me happy, which is a goal that I feel like is not something that you can ever complete, right? Like, happiness is something that you're constantly working on, so I don't think I could ever, like, completely achieve my goal. But yeah, if I accomplish goals, I would set new goals, because life would be pretty darn boring if you were working towards absolutely nothing. Average Rolf wants to know if I will still be doing YouTube after I graduate from college. Right now, the goal is, yes, to continue with YouTube forever and ever and ever. So you will be seeing many, many years of this face. So you better get used to it. Kay Maynard wants to know, do you remember the first time you listened to your favorite band? Yes, I do, Kay. My favorite artist is Gregory Alan Isakov, and I know he sounds like he would be a classical violinist. He's not. He does like acoustic indie kind of stuff. I'll link to him down.